Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see how to solve a problem based on a Bayes theorem. In this first question they said 60% of the student reside in a hostel and the 40% of a student are a day scholar. So we say that the probability of hostler is 0.6 and the probability of day scholar is 0.4. 30% of the student who stay in a hostel scored a A grade and 20% of a day scholar scored a A grade. So, probability of A grade given a hostler is 0.3 and the probability of A grade given a student is day scholar is 0.2. Now, they say one student is chosen at a random and found that he or she has A grade. What is the probability that student is hostler? So probability of hostler given A grade using a Bayes theorem will be probability of hostler multiplied by probability of A grade given a hostler, probability of A grade given hostler plus probability of day scholar into probability of A grade given a day scholar. So it will be 0.6 into 0.3 divided by 0.6 into 0.3 plus 0.4 into 0.2. So this will give us 0.18 plus 0.08. So 0.18, 0.26. It's like 18 by 26, 9 by 13. So the probability of that student is a hostler will be 9 by 13. Let's try to solve another question. This question says, in a certain town, there are equal number of male and female residents. It is known that 5% of a female are unemployed and the 20% of males are unemployed. If any unemployment person is picked up at a random, what is the probability that it is a male or it is a female? So, as the number of male and female are equal, so the probability of male will be 1 by 2 and the probability of female will also be 1 by 2. Probability of unemployment given the person is male is 20%, so 0.2, and the probability of unemployment given the person is female is 5%, so 0.05. Now, unemployed person is picked up at random and we have to find he is a male. So, probability of male given unemployed is probability of unemployment given a male so this will give us 1 by 2 into 0.2 1 by 2 into 0.2 plus 1 by 2 into 0.05. So let's take 1 by 2 common. 1 by 2, 0.2, 1 by 2, 0.2 plus 0.05. So this will give 0.2 divided by 0.25, which is 0.8. So the probability of unemployed person picked up and he is a male is 0.8. Now, question also asked what is the probability that it is a female. So, probability of female under unemployed is probability of female multiplied by probability of unemployment given a female. Probability of female plus probability of male into probability of unemployed male. So 1 by 2 into 0.05, 1 by 2 into 0.05 plus 1 by 2 into 0.2. Again take 1 by 2 common. So 0.05 plus 0.2. So 1 by 2 get cancelled. 0.05 divided by 0.25, which is equivalent to 5 by 25, which is again equivalent to 1 by 5.2. So the probability of unemployment person is male is 0.8 and the probability of unemployment person is a female is 0.2. Let's try to solve one more question. A question says a bag 1 contains 4 white and 6 black ball, while the bag 2 contains 4 white and 3 black balls. One ball is drawn at a random from one of the bags and it is found to be a black. What is the probability that it was drawn from bag 1? As in this question, we are having a 2 bag, so the probability of bag 1 will be equals to 1 by 2 and the probability of bag 2 will also be 1 by 2. Now, probability of black ball from bag 1 will be, see, the bag 1 contains 6 black ball. Out of 6, 1 ball can be selected in 6 ways. And there are total 10 balls. So, probability of black ball from a bag 1 will be 6 by 10. And the probability of black ball from bag 2 will be 3 by 7. Now, question says one ball is picked up and the ball is black. What is probability that it is drawn from the bag 1? So, they said B1 given B. So, it is equivalent to probability of probability of bag 1 multiply with probability of black ball under a bag 1, probability of bag 1 into probability of black ball given a bag 1 plus probability of bag 2 into probability of black ball given bag 2. So this will be equivalent to, what is the probability of bag 1? It's half 1 by 2 into 6 by 10 divided by 1 by 2 into 6 by 10 plus bag 2 1 by 2 into 3 by 7. It is 6 by 20 divided by 6 by 20 plus 3 by 14. So now let's take LCM. 6 by 20 We will perform a cross multiplication. So 6 into 7, 20 into 7 plus 3 into 10, 14 into 10. So this will give us 6 by 20 divided by 42 by 140 plus 30 by 140. So 6 by 20, 72 by 140. So now it will be like 6 by 20 multiply with 140 by 72. 27, 3, 36, 12. So answer is 7 by 12. So the probability that black ball is drawn from a bag 1 is 7 by 12. Let's try to solve next question. The question says, supermarket buy bulb from 3 different manufacturers X, Y and Z with a respective probability. So in this question, the probability of X is 0.35, probability of Y is 0.2 and the probability of Z is 0.45. Now they said supermarket found that 1% of X bulb are faulty and 1.5% bulb from Y and Z are faulty. So the probability of fault given X is 0.01 and the probability of fault given Y is 0.015 and the probability of fault given Z is 0.015. Now a customer buy a random bulb and found it faulty. What is the probability that it belongs to X? So the probability of X given faulty is probability of X into probability of faulty given X, probability of X into probability of fault under X plus probability of Y into probability of fault given Y plus probability of Z into probability of fault given Z. So this will be, the probability of X is 0.35 into 0.01. 0.35 into 0.01 plus 0. The probability of Y is 0.20 into 0.015 plus 0.45 into 0.015. So now after performing a multiplication, it will give us 0.0035 divided by 0.01325. Now when we divide this number, we will get 0.2641. So the probability that a faulty bulb belongs to X will be 0.2641. Now try to solve next question. In a bolt factory, machine ABC manufacture respectively 25%, 35% and 40% of a total. It means the probability of A is 0.25, probability of B is 0.35 and the probability of C is 0.4. Now of their output, 542% are known to be defective. So the probability of defective under A is 0.05, probability of defect under B is 0.04 and the probability of defect under C is 0.02. A bolt is drawn at a random and found to be defective. What is the probability that it was manufactured by A? So, probability of A given defective will be probability of A into probability of defective given A. Probability of A into probability of defective under A plus probability of B into probability of defect under B plus probability of C into probability of defect under C. Now the probability of A is 0.25. Probability of defect under A is 0.05. Divide by 0.25 into 0.05 plus probability of B 0.35 into probability of defect under B 0.04 plus probability of C 0.40 into probability of defect under C 0.02. Now we can write it as 25 is a 125 125 divided by 125 plus 140 plus 80. So 125 divided by 125 plus 220, that is 125 divided by 345. So when we perform a division, we will get 0.362. So the probability of faulty bolt manufactured by A is 0.362. Now the next part is finding a defective bolt manufactured by B or C. So the probability of let E be the event that represents B or C. So probability of E will be probability of B into probability of defect under B plus probability of C into probability of defect under C divided by probability of A into probability of defect under A plus probability of B into probability of defect under B plus probability of C into probability of defect under C. So the probability of B is 0.35 into the probability of defect under B is 0.04 plus probability of C is 0.40, probability of defect under C is 0.02. Now probability of A is 0.25, 0.05 plus 0.35 into 0.04 plus 0.40 into 0.02. So it is 140 plus 80 divided by 125 plus 140 plus 80, that is 220 divided by 220 plus 125, that is 220 divided by 345. So this will give me 0.637. So the probability of defective bolt manufactured by B or C is 0.3637. Apart from this, we can also calculate this simply by subtracting probability of E, simply by subtracting probability of A under D, which we have calculated previously, 1 minus 0.363. So it will be 0.637. So in both the way we can calculate. Now let's try to move to next problem. So in this question there are total 3 bags. So the probability of bag 1 will be equal to probability of bag 2 will be equal to probability of bag 3, that is 1 by 3, as we have to select one bag out of 3 bag. Let's first try to understand the question. In question they said there are 3 bags. A bag 1 contains 1 white and 2 black as well as 3 red balls. Bag 2 contains 2 white, 1 black and 1 red ball. Bag 3 contains 4 white, 5 black and 3 red balls. One bag is chosen at a random and 2 balls are drawn from it. They happen to be white and red. So the probability of white and red under bag 1 will be now the bag 1 contains only one white ball, so 1C1 multiply with the bag 1 contains 3 red ball, 3C1. There are total 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 balls. Out of 6, 2 ball can be drawn in 6 two ways. So this 1, 3, 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial into 2 factorial. So 3, 6 into 5. So it is 1 by 5. So the probability of white and red under bag 1 is 1 by 5. Now let's try to calculate the probability of white and red under bag 2. So it will be, as we have to select one ball out of 2, so it will be 2C1 into 1C1 divided by 2 plus 3 plus 4, 4C2. So 2 into 1, 4 factorial divided by 2 into 2. So it is like 2, 4 into 3 into 2, 2 into 2. So 1 by 3. So probability of white and red under a bag 2 is 1 by 3. Now let's see for the third bag. Probability of white and red given third bag will be, there are 4 white balls, so 4C1 into 3C1. There are total 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 3, 12 balls, 12C2. So 4 into 3 divided by 12 factorial, 10 factorial, 2 factorial. So it is like 12, 12 into 11 into 10 factorial divided by 10 factorial into 2. So it is like 1. That is 2 by 11. Now they have asked what is the probability that white and red ball belongs to bag 1. So probability of bag 1 given white and red balls are drawn will be probability of bag 1 into probability of white and red under bag 1 divide by probability of bag 1 into probability of white and red under bag 1 plus probability of bag 2 into probability of white and red under bag 2 plus probability of bag 3 into probability of white and red under bag 3. So this will be equivalent to the probability of bag 1 is 1 by 3 into probability of white and red given bag 1 is 1 by 5. So 1 by 3 into 1 by 5 plus 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 into 2 by 11. We can take 1 by 3 common. By taking the 1 by 3 common, we will get 1 by 5. 1 by 5 plus 1 by 3 plus 2 by 11. Now it's like 1 by 5. Here we will take the LCM. So 33 divided by 5 into 33 plus 55 divided by 55 into 3 plus 15 into 2 divided by 11 into 15. So it is like 1 by 5 divided by 33 plus 55 plus 30 divided by 165. So 1 by 5 118 divided by 165, which is equivalent to 1 by 5 into 165 divided by 118. So answer is 33 by 118. So the probability of white and red under bag 1 will be 33 by 118. Similarly, we can calculate probability of bag 2 given white and red and bag 3 given white and red. Thank you.